Nigerian rice. More than just a staple, it's a story of resilience, heritage, and identity. For generations, it has graced our tables, uniting families every Sunday in a tradition so cherished, it became known as Sunday rice. But where does our rice come from? Our journey to uncover the story of Nigerian rice led us to the east, to a city where rice production isn't just a process, but a way of life. In Ebonyi State, the fertile fields of Abakaliki are home to some of Nigeria's most prized rice. The journey begins here, where generations of farmers have mastered the art of cultivation.
We plant rice 3 times in a year. First one is April. When we plant April, we harvest in July. That is 3 months planting. Then when we plant another one in July, we'll harvest in October. Then when we harvest another one in October, we'll harvest in December time or January. It depends how the land is fertile for the third one.
I had 4 sections of my rice farm, and I have species of rice that I do, Faro 44. It stays for 90 days. That is 3 months. I also have another species that stays 4 months.
We plant 2 types of rice. This one is called CP. The seed is white. This one is called arrowhead. The seed is brown. And we use the brown one to produce what we call ofada rice or brown rice. We produce it for diabetes people.
Once harvested, the rice embarks on its next phase.
You can see here this pickup is coming from the farm where we harvested from our farm. Where we carry it from farm down to where we are processing it here. This is what we call boiling. At 30 minutes, you go there for fire before we burn. If you pass that 30 minutes, it don't spoil. The second time, we go put another fire for them because the 2 times they boil them. We leave it till tomorrow morning, we'll parboil it. So when we parboil it tomorrow morning, we'll spread it at the mat as you can see. The mat, before it go dry, it go reach almost 5 hours before it dry. So when it dry, we'll bag it and take it to the rice mill.
At the Abakaliki rice mill industry, traditional methods meet modern techniques to ensure that every grain retains its natural essence and flavor.
After they made that rice, then bring it here, then distone it. Any sand went there for the rice will come out. Any chaff went there for the rice will come out. You carry it and grow. If it still need under process, now polishing and sorting.
You know, in the rice processing, there are so many stages. The polishing aspect of the rice, after the stoning, when you polish the rice will look more enticing, more beautiful, and more presentable. That is the work of polishing.
Presently, we've gotten to the stage where our rice can compete with any kind of rice anywhere in the global world. Before now, the Cameroonians used to have our rice. We used to export our rice to Cameroon, to Niger Republic, Chad, and some other places.
Unlike a fixed supply chain, Abakaliki rice finds its way to Lagos through a dynamic seasonal network of private buyers and informal deals. There's no daily truck route. Instead, Trusted relationships and quality speak for themselves.
I go to villages, I go to Kano, Ilorin, and I go into the interior to just talk to the locals. And in one of those quests, I found out one of the processors who was educated enough for me to be able to relate with. So this journey starts off in Abakaliki. As you can see, it says unpolished Abakaliki rice, something like white or fada. And I mean, the people there do the processing, bagging, weighing, and then we order. They move it down to Lagos. I do not ship only Abakaliki rice. I bring in all the other parts as well, like the red rice as well. And then we start to rebag them. So we give people who want them in 5 kg bags or a regular 3 kg bag and then 1 kg bag. Why have Abakaliki rice stood out? The taste, the nutritional benefits, and those who are health conscious, even Nigerians now buy it. I mean, this is like our last pack, and then we sell it out, and we sell it out quickly. We carry other varieties, but this sells out really fast. It has a low glycemic index. It has rich fiber. It is not overly polished, and the processing as well is very unique. So it also doesn't give it this foul odor that people complain about of other rice. So it's not fermented for a very long time. But I know that it's absolutely delicious, and then when you cook it, it stands in single grains, and it comes out absolutely nice.
In Lagos, the market isn't only about local rice. Foreign rice with its steady supply is also a fixture. But many customers still crave the authentic taste of Nigerian rice.
There is no particular one that people do not consume, but we have challenges. Challenges in price. Because now the price of foreign rice is lesser, while the price of Nigerian rice is still high.
When we were selling local rice, they will have no option. They are buying local rice from us. Everybody is forget about the foreign rice. But now, when the foreign rice don't come down, people are now ask for foreign rice, because when we are selling local rice 75, the price of foreign rice is 68, 69.
Customers normally prefer the local rice to foreign rice, but due to shortage of supply of the local rice, they now opt for foreign. But basically, if we have the local rice readily available, they opt for the local rice more.
Because of logistics problem, it's usually very difficult to bring it into the market here from the east.
In the past, we used to have the Ebonyi gold, that's from Ebonyi State. But in recent years, we've not been having supply from the east.
I have contact of people that I do my supplies to. They call me, I mill and distribute to them. I also have buyers from Abuja and few in Enugu, but my main buyers are from Cross River State. For now, I don't have buyers from Lagos, but I'm working seriously to get contact that I can supply organic rice from Abakaliki to.
In our own market here, we don't really have rice from the eastern part coming in. Maybe they have more demands in the eastern part, so their rice is not readily available, especially in Lagos.
When I was hearing about Abakaliki rice, they said the rice do have more stones. But for now, I think they've upgraded in terms of the rice. Because the one I've seen lately from someone, there is no stone inside. So probably they've upgraded much on their own rice.
People say there are a lot of stones in Abakaliki rice. Yes, when I was growing up, my sister and the husband, they went into the business, but the technology was not as advanced as it is today. But when we came in, we had to bring machines that would destone to the barest minimum. And when you see the rice, it's very white, it doesn't clog, you know, and it's very, very nutritious, very tasty as well.
And I will give it to the companies producing the local rice. They've advanced in the technology. Most of the local rice now come out of high quality, and you don't really have debris or stones in it. So we now have good quality local rice.
For most Nigerian families, mealtime is a cherished moment, as the aroma of freshly cooked local rice brings loved ones together. In Lagos, Chef Moyo is redefining Nigerian cuisine by crafting signature dishes using only homegrown ingredients. She transforms Abakaliki rice into a culinary masterpiece, proving that tradition and innovation can share the same plate.
We do a couple of different rice dishes using local rice. We use Abakaliki rice, we use tuwo rice to make things like sinasir and risottos, and then we use ofada rice. And sourcing as well can be tricky. Going to very big markets like Maltov, you'll find, but trying to get from vendors can be tricky, so you have to really look for people that you want to get. Either it's coming directly from the state of origin, or you find people that can provide for you within Lagos. Initially, looking for Abakaliki rice, we used to get from a vendor called Maro Foods in Ebonyi State, directly from the source. And then we also realized that one of our suppliers, Eden Foods, also stocked it, so we also get it from them from time to time. And the rice itself is very beautiful. It cooks very well. It's actually long grain rice. When you think about Nigerian rice, it's a long grain rice grain, and it is very hearty. It's good for you. It's high in fiber. So when we're talking about it to our guests, we let them know that this is ours. You know, it's produced well, it's finished well, and it is very delicious.
Abakaliki rice is more than just food. It's a story of tradition, labor, and pride. With every bite, we honor the farmers, the culture, and the future of Nigerian rice, one plate at a time.